See this colony of monkeys over here. The very interesting halacha that the Rambam brings, halacha lamaisa, Perek Vav, halacha Yud Gimel Yudaled, that even though for Netilas Yadayim, you can't just have water on its own, you need to have koyach gavra, you have to have manpower. Manpower has to pour the water on you. If a monkey pours the water on you for Netilas Yadayim, you're yotzei the mitzvah of Netilas Yadayim. The Ravid asks why? Why would a monkey be different than any other animal? And the Beis Yosef says, well, maybe efshar that monkey is lav davka. It could be a monkey is lav davka. Why would the halacha be that a monkey could do Netilas Yadayim? Furthermore, the Gemara in Bracha says on Daf Nun Ches Amud Beis that on the monkey you make the bracha of Machon Maggid Harakiah. We discussed that a little bit. Why a monkey more than any other unusual animal? Is a monkey really more unusual than a camel? A camel looks pretty unusual. I mean, we've seen some pretty unusual species. Why davka on a monkey? And what's most interesting is that aside for a human being, only a monkey and an elephant are the only two animals that have a menstrual cycle, which means that it has a physical commonality with man. And there's a very interesting idea advanced by Rabbi Yaakov Kamenetsky in the Emes L'Yaakov, also in the Melecha Shloimeh, that, like based on the Gemara in Masechta Sanhedrin, that those who were involved in the Dar Haflaga, those men were transformed into koifim, into monkeys, and therefore their physical makeup is similar to man to the extent that it still has halachic significance, that if Mr. Monkey would come along right now before a Suda and pour water on your hands, he's still considered a halachic man to the extent that you'd be yotzei the mitzvah of Netilas Yadayim. In fact, the Sefer Shar Yisachar of the Munkatcher brings that there's a Yiddish expression that people refer to monkeys as farshalina mention. They're called farshaltina mention. They're called cursed men. And he says if this is a Jewish expression, it must be laden with meaning from the Gemara. And indeed, the monkey population were those who were involved in the Dar Haflaga, and this was their punishment. So says the Sefer Shevet Musar. By the way, we mentioned earlier a different lesson from the monkey who tries to mimic man, but basically a person always has to think about the ramifications of their actions, because you never know what the ramifications will be. Sometimes they are so severe that you could become a completely different entity, and not everything has a complete tikkun. So this is one of the ideas that we see from Mr. Monkey. Shkoyach.